Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Hi my dear students. Today I am going to explain you how to write auxiliary formulas for the given formula. Here consider a formula. Volume of cuboid is L into B into H. Here first I want to define a term called subject of the formula. Subject of the formula is that one, a variable which stands alone on one of the sides of the formula is known as subject of that particular formula. Here the variable V, it is standing alone on LHS of this formula. So here the subject is volume V, and here the remaining variables are L, B, H. So what I want to say is I can make subject of the remaining variables L, B, H also in this formula. So how to write or how to make subject of different variables in the given formula, that is I am going to explain you now. So in this formula, volume of cuboid is V is equal to L into B into H. Total 4 variables are there, V, L, B, H. Already V is subjected, V is equal to L into B into H. And I want to subject the remaining. First, I will write the formula like this. L into B into H is equal to V. If A is equal to B, then B is equal to is also A. We know that. Now, L, from this, L is equal to V by B into H. So L was subjected because L is standing alone on one of the sides of the formula. So L is subjected here. Then B is equal to V by L into H. Then H is equal to V by L into B. So here the remaining 3 variables are also subjected. Means they are standing alone on one of the sides of the formula. So from this, if we know volume and base and height of the cuboid, we can find out length. If we know volume and length and height of the cuboid, we can find out breadth by using this formula. If we know volume and L and B of the cuboid, we can find out its height. So L, B, H, we got 3 formulas over here, and this is the main formula. And these 3 formulas are known as auxiliary formulae of the main formula. Volume is equal to L into B into H. Let us consider one more formula. We know the area of circle is pi r square. How many variables are in this? One is A, the other one is R. Pi is not a variable. Pi is a constant. It is a number. It is not a variable. So 2 variables are there. Already A was subjected. Now I want to subject R. How to do it? First, I am writing the formula like this. Then R square is equal to A by pi. Then R is equal to plus R minus root over A by pi. So this is a formula to find out radius of the circle when we know area of the circle. So R was subjected over here. In the same way, I want to explain the formulas, the auxiliary formulas for different formulas that come across in our classes. That is, A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. This. And this is also what we used to call it as an identity. So from this, how many identities we are able to write, or how many formulas we are able to write, that I am going to explain you now. Now, what is 2AB from this? Which is A plus B whole square minus of A square plus B square. Then AB is equal to a plus b whole square minus of a square plus b square by 2. This is one part. Means we can calculate a b value when we know a plus b value and a square plus b square value by using this formula. Another one. We can calculate a square plus b square value when we know a plus b value and a b value. We can calculate a square plus b square value if we know a plus b value and a b. So these two are the formulas that we can write from the main formula. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Let us consider one more. A minus b whole square. We know that a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So from this we can write a square plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square plus 2ab. This is one formula. When we know a minus b value and ab value, we can calculate a square plus b square value. In the same way, I am writing the given formula like this. Now, then a square plus b square minus a minus b whole square is equal to 2ab. Then a square plus b square minus a minus b whole square by 2 is equal to ab. That means when we know a minus b value and a square plus b square value, we can find out ab value. And this was also taken from or extracted from the main formula. So from a minus b whole square, we are able to find out a square plus b square value and ab value. Another one. We know that a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So from this we can write two more formulas, that is a plus b is equal to a square minus b square by a minus b. A minus b is equal to a square minus b square by a plus b. So from the main formula, we are able to write two more formulas, that is a plus b is equal to a square minus b square by a minus b, and a minus b is equal to a square minus b square by a plus b. Now, one more formula I am going to explain, that is a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. This is one of the formulas in class 9. From this, how many different formulas we are able to write, that I am going to explain to you now. See, from this we can find out a square plus b square plus c square. How? That is a plus b plus c whole square minus 2 into ab plus bc plus ca. This is one formula that we can write from this. Another one. We can calculate ab plus bc plus ca value if we know a plus b plus c whole square minus a square plus b square plus c square by 2. This is another formula from the same, the big first formula that we can write. So these are the two values, or we can say formulas that are taken from this main formula. So my dear students, if you practice these formulas very well, you are able to solve the problems quickly. Dhanyavad.